Well, we have a live look at Broadway downtown where people are celebrating Memorial Day and another step toward normal. Today begins phase 2 of Nashville's reopening. Good evening, everyone. Music returns to Music City, and this is for the first time in months. It's the news so many bars and restaurants have been waiting for as they hope to rebound from COVID-19.
News Channel 5's Levi Ismail takes us to the Tin Roof, where musicians couldn't wait to get back on stage.
The songs you'll probably recognize, but seeing musicians spread this far apart on stage may be a little different for people. This is what has to happen in order for Nashville and Broadway to get back to normal.
Few places are as grateful to have musicians back on stage than the restaurant that literally has live music joint written on the wall.
And all the tables throughout are 6 feet apart. The musicians are 15 feet away from the first guest.
The Tin Roof managed to run business last week without musicians, but owners say it's nowhere near the business they could do with simply having people on stage, even if they are spread 6 feet apart. We saw and talked with several people who walked in because the music reminded them of the Broadway they've known.
The band is fantastic. I'm enjoying this.
This couple has a tradition of driving from Florida back to Chicago with a stop in Nashville along the way.
It's a good place to stop and do something a little different because, in Chicago there is definitely music, but it's not like this. It's a different kind of music. So.
They weren't sure what to expect this time around, but were pleasantly surprised to hear live music when so many other places are still doing without.
It was unfortunate what has happened over the last several months, but it's good to see what's coming back.
At the Tin Roof, they expect to play live music until 11 p.m. most nights, but dance floors will not be open.
We're a live music joint, so that's what I've made my living doing. That's what everyone's made their living doing.
Musicians are at least 15 feet away from the nearest guest, which bar owners say is just another example of how far they're willing to go to ensure live music can still exist in the pandemic.
Having them back on stage, yeah, it makes it feel good again.
Levi Ismail, News Channel 5.